Welcome back. By translating the Rada drummer's code, we have discovered that there will be a conclave tonight on St. John's Eve here in the Bayou St. John. But I think that's rather a large area.
The break in the trees marks the exit from the bayou. Bayou Saint-Jean seems denser, thicker, darker than Gabriel remembers. In the twilight of heavy growth, everything looks the same.
Finding that conclave might be rather difficult. But I suppose we'll have to try.
Hasn't Gabriel seen this part of the bayou before? A cool sweat mists Gabriel's forehead. Where is he again?
This place is a maze. To make things worse, even if you go back, you don't end up where you've been.
Gabriel can hear the sound of drums, but it seems to be coming from inside his head, rather than any specific direction.
This looks familiar. Damn, I'm back where I started.
Something in the bayou air is confusing Gabriel's sense of direction. He could use some less susceptible assistance.
Indeed. But we don't have such a thing. It's nice, and a sign that Sierra is kind of learning, that you don't just get hopelessly lost in the swamp, but will always end up back where you started, unless you know where you're going. But we need something to help us find our way in the swamp. But we don't have something like that, but maybe there will be something we can use in Mosley's office. And since he gave us the key, let's go check it out.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Sorry.
Wait, what? We're here to see Mosley. He gave us the key to our office, to his office.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
We don't have a Detective Mosley here.
What? I've seen him all week.
Listen to what I'm saying. We don't have a Detective Mosley on the force.
Right, very convincing considering we've been here all week. But he's not gonna let us through that door, which is kind of annoying, because I need to get into that office. But how? If only there was something to distract him. Like that beignet guy from day one. That got him to leave momentarily. However, that beignet guy is currently at Jackson Square. Which isn't very helpful to us, but maybe we can convince him to go back. Let's take a look. And talk to the beignet guy.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
Haven't we seen you before at the police station?
Say, haven't I seen you before?
I get around the French Quarter. Used to be at Royal and Conti.
You say you used to be at Royale and Conti?
That's right.
Why did he leave there?
Why'd you leave Royal and Conti?
Well, the guy who used to be here, the lucky dog guy, he was my cousin Ralph. He went off to college, see? and this spot came open. I thought Jackson Square'd be a better gig, you know? Tourists and all?
Is it?
Well, no, actually.
Why doesn't he go back there?
Why don't you go back there?
Do you think? I've been kind of torn. Must be the weather. These thick clouds we've had all week. I'm just not seeing the crowds here that I expected.
He definitely should go back.
I definitely think you should go back to Royal and Conti.
Really? I'm glad you think so. I always liked that beat, but I thought I ought to give this a shot.
Oh, absolutely. The grass is always greener.
Exactly. You're right. I'm going back over there today.
Good. We can use that, hopefully. Well, let's head back to the police station and see if he shows up there.
Hey, it's a beignet guy. He's back.
Where?
Outside. Where else? There's two ways we can deal with this. One of which is not likely to work. I'm gonna try it, but I doubt it.
Grab me 3 or 4, would you?
Forget it, I'm broke.
Rats. You stay put. I'll be back in a minute.
He leaves, but he comes back rather quickly, so you might not make this. If he doesn't, it's not a problem. After he comes back, he'll fall asleep. In which case you can still go in here. And see.
Hey, get out from back there.
Oh, is this private? Sorry.
I didn't make it. I think on a faster system, this is almost impossible to do. Of course, on DOSBox you can reduce the number of cycles to make it easier. But I like to keep the number of cycles quite high for this game to reduce the audio lag problem on screens that have more than one digital sound, and to get some of the animations later in the game to play smooth. That does mean I did not have enough time. I think he'll fall asleep soon.
The desk sergeant looked like an odd...
I hope he will. If I'm wrong about this. Well, we could be here all day. Maybe I need to leave and come back before he falls asleep. I don't remember. Yes, there we go. He's nodding off.
Officer Frick drools only slightly as he nods off.
And nobody else seems to care.
I told you not to go back there. That area is for police business only.
It is? Gee, I'm sorry.
Damn. Needs to fall asleep a bit more thoroughly. I think we got away with that. Somehow. Good. Now let's see if there's anything of interest in here.
Logs of unsolved cases, perhaps? Mosley must have 1,000,000 of them.
That's not going to be very interesting.
Mosley's desk has more groin on it than on his head.
Anything on the desk that we can pick up?
Gabriel doesn't see anything of interest there.
Afraid not.
Mosley...
Maybe there's something in the drawers. That was a weird sound effect.
There's a tracking device in the drawer.
Aha! Why am I reminded of Police Quest 3?
This tracker might come in handy.
No, we need a car to put it under. Wait.
This device is called a tracker. Gabriel remembers a time when he and Mosley used it illegally with a couple of babes in a white convertible. It operates as follows. The signal device attaches to an object, such as a car. The signal device emits a signal that appears on the tracker, LED, allowing the object to be tracked.
Aha! So these are the trackers, I suppose, or the signal devices. That's the tracker.
It's a signal device for the tracker.
So we are going to have to put that somewhere so that it will end up at the conclave. Then we'll be able to follow its signal and hopefully get to the conclave ourselves.
Hey, get out of there, you.
Sorry, just looking for a restroom.
However, there's something else rather important that we need to do before we can even think about going to the conclave. But we'll have to do it in the next video.